You are now tuned into a Dub Average podcast.
Yo, welcome everybody to the pod. It's your host T Dub. I'm here with
Bihanca
who?
Jusme.
Yes, Bihanca Jusme. She just graduated from high school. What high school was that?
Blanchely High School.
Okay. What was your GPA when you graduated? Just to let everybody know.
4.69.
Is that a real number?
Yes, that is.
I thought 4.0 was the highest. You know, we starting off on some random stuff anyway, so I'm gonna just ask you that. Like, how do you even accrue that type of GPA over a 4-year span?
Just one thing, time management.
Time management, but it got to be specific classes that you're taking to get some kind of GPA like that, because it can't be no regular classes.
It could be regular classes too. It doesn't have to be honors or AP or advanced classes. It could be on like just regular classes and you still get a 4.69 GPA. It doesn't matter what classes you take, as long as you know you got to do the work and make sure it's on time, make sure you do it correct, and you get A's and B's, no C's, to be honest, then you're right there.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, I ain't even know that was obtainable. When I speak to nerds, I'm just joking. Educationally inclined people. I'm just messing with you.
It behooves you.
Yeah, it's like, yo, what drives somebody to be able to get such a high GPA? And because I see you got a lot of female friends that support you behind you. So how do you keep those relationships and have to focus on your?
You just have to have the right set of people around you. If they're not on the same type of level as you, then they can't be friends with you. Simple.
So all your homegirls have the same type of drive.
Yes.
They all got like high GPAs.
High GPAs.
Yeah, they graduated with all them ropes around their necks and stuff.
All of them.
On their shoulders, right?
All of them had more than 10 cords on them.
Cords. That's real.
And that's real, yes.
So, did you have your pick of the litter coming out of high school of colleges you could go to?
Yes, I did.
And what college did you choose to go to attend?
The Fort Valley State University.
Wow. What's the mascot for that school?
Wildcat.
They're Wildcats? So
Yep.
Y'all wild out there?
We are not wild out there. It's the country.
Okay, so what kind of school is that? Is that an Ivy League or like is that HBCU?
It is HBCU.
Oh yeah. So are you pledging to any of these what is it, sororities?
I cannot say.
Oh, it's like that.
Yes, you have to keep it discreet.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I never understood that, but I can respect it. Okay, so were you able to work while you were in high school as well? Because
yes, I was
maintaining friendships.
Mhm.
You had a job.
Yes.
And you also had to keep your grades up.
Yes.
That's crazy. I wanted to start off with some of your background. What's your nationality?
I'm Haitian American.
You're Haitian American.
Mhm.
So your first language is English?
Yes.
And you were taught Creole throughout, your childhood?
Yes.
Okay. Do you speak it fluently?
Yes.
What do you rather, what language do you prefer?
Either or.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 4 siblings.
You have 4 siblings.
Mhm.
So they were all born here?
Yes, they were all born here.
Have you ever thought about just not going to school?
No, that was never an option.
That was never an option. And when was that decision made?
Since 9th grade years, since my freshman year, I knew I had no option just to drop out. I knew I had to do it.
So focusing on your grades too. I know you got the homegirls.
Mhm.
What about relationships?
If you can keep one, you could keep one. But if you can't, then oh well, you can just wait until you're done with school. And then you could find your person. There's no need to rush to find a relationship. Boys will come and go. Your career won't. Money won't. I got to get to the money first. Then I could get out. Then I could be somebody's girlfriend.
Oh, so that's the drive right now.
Yes.
So you got to get to your education first. Sometimes they do tell women to. You're prioritizing your career and your bag first, but sometimes you might miss out on a good thing. Do you ever think about that? I'm not saying you need to. You can go ahead, elaborate.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, no, as long as you know what you're doing and what your purpose is, you just have to stick to it. It may be hard in the beginning, but in the end, it's all worth it.
It's all worth it.
You're just enjoying the fruits of your labor at the end.
So what are you going to school for?
Political science and business management. I'm a double major.
What is that?
Political science is basically you're studying the political science of law. You're studying how the government works, how the Constitution and all. Business management is more just like how you're learning about the business world and everything.
But how does that translate into a career?
For me to become a criminal defense attorney.
So you're gonna study law?
Yes.
Criminal defense attorney.
Yes.
So you will be representing like
criminals,
the Lincoln lawyer,
pretty much.
Like, long as they don't lie to you, you're gonna try to get them off.
As that,
if that's what it is.
Exactly.
Sometimes everybody ain't guilty. I get it. Yeah.
I can represent my own clients if I want. I can choose on who I represent or not.
Would you try to get into a law firm first?
Yes, of course, a private law firm at that.
And when you get around these friends that you have, are you having these same conversations, or what are the other people that you went to school with like?
We have the same conversations. Each of my friends, they all have their different, endeavors that they want to take in life. But at the end of the day, we all know like what we came here for. Even if we want to drop out, even if we're having a bad day, we still know that we got to lift each other up regardless.
Message. Everybody needs to hear that. You got to have your team together. So if one of y'all start trying to slack off, basically you pick the other one up and be like, hey, you almost there. Stick to the plan. Or you just going to end that relationship with them, or
end it.
Just like that.
End it.
You cut through. What made you get like that?
I realized seeing what my siblings be going through with people and stuff. I don't have time to be going through people's BS. It's either we're grown adults now. It's either you in this for sure or you not. There's no in between in life. So you don't get a second chance at life. You only get one chance, and you might as well live it to the fullest of your possibility or not.
And how old are you again?
19.
You 19. So you out here, you trying to live your 21-year-old life now.
Yes.
When they see a kid and they try to remind them, oh, I used to see you with the boogers in your nose and all that stuff, man. I ain't even talking to you like that. If you keep this type of mindset, I think it'll work out for you. Mm-hmm. But what I really want to understand is this. How are you going to show your niece, your nephews or whatever, your siblings, like what kind of example are you trying to set for them?
I mean, being the youngest of four and, everyone depending on me to be, be the last hope. I mean, you always got to just do what you have to do. There's no if, there's no buts. Yeah, things may be hard at times, but I know what I came here for. I can't just let them down and they're going to be like, oh, another failure. Oh, another disappointment. That's not happening on my watch.
I like that. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. That's some jewels. I like that. You need to say that again so I can hear it and believe it. I hear what you're saying, but I need you to say it again so I know it's real. Speak on that. You want to be an example? You want to be what?
I want to be an example. I want to be the model. I want to be the creator of what it means to be successful.
You're trying to show your family how it can be done.
Yes.
And the kids.
And everybody.
Everybody.
It don't matter if you're young or old. You could still do it.
Does your faith have anything to do with that as well?
Yes.
What is your faith?
Christianity.
Okay.
Specifically Pentecostal.
Okay. And you want to get anybody a shout out, like teachers that helped you get through it too? Because, like you said, you got parents that's from another country. They came here and they can have something, a foundation for you to jump off on and build on top of that. Like any other examples of people at the school?
I would definitely say what all started and why I really wanted to go hard in education was my 4th grade teacher, Mr. Desinord. He was my first Haitian teacher, and he did not play. He was not playing with the games. Yeah, we could have fun and stuff, but he always told us, if you want to make it far in life, you got to get some type of paper. Even though to other people it don't seem anything, but when you have a piece of paper to your name, it means value.
He taught you that in the 4th grade. What elementary school that was?
Pondview Elementary.
Yeah, I sent all my kids to that elementary too.
Best elementary school in Broward.
You think so?
Of course.
Yeah, who your principal was at the time?
Mr. Robert Gibson.
Gibson? Oh, I know you in college now. You can't talk about if you pledging or whatever. That's not important. How do you keep the balance with the freedom that you got now and still being on your academics? You can always say you got your eye on the prize and all that stuff. That sound good, but when you really in the thick of things, and you got that freedom and that time.
Mm.
How do you manage that in this situation? It's different in high school because you in a building and you got to be stuck in there.
Right.
College is different. You got to make your own schedule and you go different times. You got too much free time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
It's just all about common sense. Like, I know my parents did not send me all the way to Georgia to go be doing so whatever kids be doing. And two, is also about the word no. Though I had to learn the word no this year. I did. I'm a people pleaser. I always used to say yes, 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 yes. I learned how to say no, because if you don't say no, you will never understand what it means to be in a situation where it could possibly mess you up. And I don't have the time or patience to be putting my life into other people's hands. I'm a grown woman. I need to do what I'm supposed to do. Yes, we can have fun, but if I'm saying no, it's no. I know what I came here for.
Man, you sure you 19?
Yes, I'm sure I'm 19.
Man, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna question that part no more. But you saying all this good stuff, man. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Okay.
So now, not just only your parents, we got people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
They hearing the stuff you saying, and this is recorded.
I know.
Can't take this back. Stick to what you saying you gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You saying it's time. Do you even go to parties in there? Like, tell people about the college life. Like,
the college life is definitely a vibe for real. It all depends on what college you really go to. I mean, for PWIs, yeah, you go to parties and stuff, but it's not really like a HBCU party. HBCU party is different. Like, you get the full experience. You don't go home. You don't go home till like 4 a.m. You may have a class at 8 a.m. Yeah, you're gonna have to wake up for that 8 a.m. class regardless.
what's a PWI for the people that don't know that?
A predominantly white institution.
Thank you for breaking that down for me, because I was one of them people that didn't know what that was.
Oh, brother.
What was your determination on going to this school in particular? Because I know you up there with a couple of your friends.
Yes, I'm up there with two of my friends.
Out of high school?
Yeah, out of high school. Well, one of them is out of elementary school. One of them is out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just because, one, going to an all black school, it definitely made me realize I cannot go to a PWI. I can't. It's a different type of feeling of when you have people of your own color, people of your own descent being successful in many other things in different areas of life. And, it got you thinking like, you could probably go to that. But at a PWI, you're the minority. You don't feel counted. You're not being seen. Your voice is not being heard. And
it's not relatable because, let's say I'm the child of two immigrant parents. I'm taking out loans for school. That's different. That's understood. Even with the GPA, and you get into certain schools, it's like it's harder to get into, especially being from Florida and then you out of state, right?
Exactly.
So that school's in Georgia. So people don't understand that the price of school go way up when you go out of state. So they don't understand. They think you just gonna get a full ride. It ain't like that. But
I knew for a fact, okay, if I got to take out loans, I'm going to take out loans. If I got to do multiple scholarships at a time for me to pay off school, I'm going to just do it, because I really don't have the time or patience for my parents to be paying out of pocket for school. I made that decision. I have to stick to that decision. And if I change it, then that's on me. I can't bring nobody else in that. It's just me.
A lot of kids don't understand that. A lot of people go up to school and they just go to playing around, having fun with it. They're not taking it serious as they think it is, because they never had to pay for nothing. They never had to do anything.
Right.
What can you tell the ones that feel like it's getting rough? Like, what's the worst time in your life when it got real rough and you probably wanted to give up?
I'm going to definitely say around after I graduated, when it came down time to actually picking a school for real, like actually putting my deposit and stuff, that was the worst time, because I'm just like, oh no, everyone having different opinions if whether I should go or not, including my parents. At one point, you don't want your parents in your ear talking about this and that and the third, but hearing all that negativity, it was just like, okay, like I don't appreciate it, but at the same time, no, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I don't appreciate it. I'm not going to yell at you and stuff, but it's just also about a level of maturity and a level of value you have.
That's your first time out the house. It ain't like, they got to feel like they want to make sure
You're right.
Hey, listen, you know what type of decision you're making. Stand on that.
Right.
And y'all always, young kids talking about stand on business. They wanted to make sure you were gonna stand on your business. You feel me?
SOB.
All right. So if you was to tell any kid that was going through that situation,
Mhm.
like, what
It's
would you tell
okay
them?
to get feedback, but you always got to remember what's your why. I had to realize, what is my why of doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I going there? What's the purpose of me going there? Do I serve any purpose me of doing it? Because you could be anywhere around the world, but you chose to go to that place. That place better have something special in your heart. I knew for a fact I wanted to go Fort Valley since my junior year. I went on a college tour with some of the kids in my class and stuff. And my SG advisor, shout out to her too, because my trip was all paid for. I was not going to pay $750, not out of my pockets. No, for real. You just have to know what you do. It's not about of how you do it. It's about what you do with it. Yeah, things may get hard at times, but especially if you're a senior, you got to know what college you're going to by February. There's no if, there's no buts. And by February, you should be applying to get some money for school, because who wants to be taking out $60,000 in loans per year? It builds up. And then once you graduate college, you want to try to buy a house. You can't, because
You're
you
in
decided
student
to
debt.
do something. Student
Yeah.
debt is a real thing.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad you realized that at a young age. What was the shining glory of your young age? Like, what was the best thing that could have happened to you?
How would I say it?
The most memorable thing that could have happened to you?
It's a lot.
Nah, you got to pick the best one,
Gotta
man.
pick the best one. I'm not trying to be biased, but whoever's watching this, I'm sorry, but it gotta be the time. I did not tell my parents this, but I snuck out the house like 3:00 in the morning during summer one day.
Yeah.
We went to the beach. Afterwards, it was just 15 of us, 15 of my friends, and we went to the beach. We were just chilling, vibing and stuff. We had card games. We had food from Publix, and we also had, I think, like the cup pong game. That was one of the most memorable times, because it was one of the last times I ever saw all of my friends and stuff before we depart our separate ways.
And them the memories that you never gonna forget right there.
No,
That's lifetime shit.
that's lifetime. You
It
could
was
never
worth-
get that back.
It was worth getting that ass whooping if you got caught,
Listen, they didn't catch me. I was in the house by 5:30.
Damn.
You gotta know how to sneak out.
So even when you sneaking out, you had to get you was real strict on time.
Yes,
As long as it ain't no detriment, you gonna you trying to make the
Exactly.
best play.
exactly.
Okay. Anything you would do to are you in work study? Do you work at school to get some coins?
No,
So
no.
So you getting it off the muscle.
I'm just getting off the muscle.
How many classes are you taking?
I'm taking 7.
So as a freshman, do they keep your workload down? 7 classes?
They keep your workload down because most college freshmen are not used to that type of workload. Or for me, I did it in high school already. I already knew what type of work what I had to do. So 18 credits was nothing. That's the max you can go. And they even tell your advisors you're not supposed to do that, but it never hurts nobody just to go a little higher.
Just push yourself.
Exactly.
And that's in high school. You was getting 18 credits a semester.
Yes.
So in college right now, the 7 classes ain't nothing. What would you typically want to go for, being that you know the scheduling and
12 credit hours. Because 1, I wanted to get my degree faster, and 2, I have to go to law school.
oh, so you trying to get those things out the way?
Exactly.
Associates and bachelors, but what I'm saying is getting into the law school. Like, how does that work? Like, tell me, break that down for people that don't know. I don't know that many lawyers. I don't know no lawyers at all. None of my friends, but school wasn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
Law school, you have to, it doesn't matter what you major in college. A lot of law schools don't tell you that. It doesn't matter what you major in college. As long as you graduate, let me tell you something. C's get degrees. I learned that. I experienced getting my first C on my midterm. I did not care. You can't.
gotta keep it pushing.
You got to keep it pushing. As long as I'm graduating on time, that's all that matters. And 2, you have to do your research about what law school you want to go to. I already know what law schools I'm trying to go to, and 2 of them are in Georgia. One of them is in Florida. But you got to also think about the cost as well too. Like, by the time I graduate, will I have this amount of money saved up for law school, or do I want to go back home and go to law school that's nearby and just save money, live better?
Really? What is your school that you go to currently specialize in? What's their specialty?
Their specialty is agriculture.
What is even that?
It's pretty much like with farm animals.
So you go to college to learn how to raise cows and shit?
I mean, that's for people who want to do agriculture and stuff. Yeah.
So giving birth to like cows. And
Giving
shit
birth to cows if you want to be a veterinarian and stuff. They're very specialized in that. They have their own specialized building for it. It's one of the biggest majors on campus.
It's an HBCU. Mm-hmm. And they raising horses.
I mean, you're in the country. It's Fort Valley we talking about. Fort Valley is definitely in the country.
You see cowboys out there?
Yes, I do.
Like black cowboys?
No, not black cowboys. No, just the white ones. I mean, a lot of people don't realize a lot of HBCUs were named after white people. So look at Spelman, look at Morehouse, look at Clark Atlanta, look at NCAT.
I never knew the significance behind it. Like, what was the point of them naming the school? They were the ones who gave the money for the school to be started?
Yes, exactly.
But we ain't gonna go too deep into that. I do respect that. HBCUs do get a lot of flack sometimes.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. But it is a commendable place.
It is
to get your, education, get your start. And like you said, it's easier to be able to focus on school when you could be in an environment where everybody's pretty much relatable.
Yes.
You could just be yourself and just flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What the food look like out there? You getting some real soul food out there, or you gotta still
get
eat
real soul food on Wednesdays. That's it. The calf ain't really all that for real. I just be eating the pizza and fries because that's all I can really eat, to be honest. I think that's why my mom was like, you become too skinny. You have to put meat on you.
Yeah.
So
she don't be trying to just get up there and cook you like a bitch.
No, she don't like me like that for real. No. She not gonna leave her beloved hometown of Broward and come up to me.
And we was talking about that earlier off the set. I was asking you about like this area. You were like, you needed to get away from this area. You don't want to. You rather after school not even come back to live down here. You'd rather visit instead of stay. Mm-hmm. What's up with that?
Only reason why I said that is because 3 reasons. Whoever's watching, sorry to say this, but one, I knew if I stayed here. I know if I stayed here, 1, I would go to BC for only 2 years. And afterwards, I would not go to school. 2, I'd end up pregnant. 3, I know for a fact that if I'm around familiar faces and familiar people or like anything familiar to me, I would never have the push or drive to do anything I need to do in life. You have to be in a different surrounding in order for you to grow as a person. I realized that. And I realized I can't stay in Broward as much as I love Broward. I love Broward with all my heart, but it's time for me to go. I already
good old Broward County seem like it hold a lot of people back, man.
It do.
But
it do.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it, man. I mean, what were you really doing down here anyways? You feel me? So it's some people that made something out of it, and some people are still making something out of it. But if you got a college kid that's a person that's trying to get out of it and represent us, we want more people from Broward to go somewhere else and represent us. Of course. So, I mean, it's a good thing. It's not like a dig. Nobody can take that personally. You ain't got to apologize.
Of course.
It's a rapid fire type of situation. Okay. If I have any other questions after that, I would like to ask. But right now, I'll just go off the top of my head. And it's very general. Okay. I will say it. You can give me 1-word answers or answer as fast as you can. All right?
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. So right now, simple questions. What's your favorite food?
Haitian food.
When you say that, it's just Haitian cuisine. It don't matter what it is. Legume, rice.
It don't matter. I don't eat my moulin. I don't eat I don't eat my moulin. That's nasty. Don't ever give me my moulin or lalo.
That's like grits. You don't like lalo?
No, I don't like lalo.
Oh, I don't like you, bro.
What you mean you don't like me? I don't like lalo.
Hey, don't talk about me. Don't talk about me. 45-47. Get slapped. That's a slap to people, okay? Don't.
My apologies.
Don't talk about my lalo like that, bro.
My apologies.
You just threw me off.
I'm sorry.
I gotta take a deep breath.
Okay.
Welcome to the podcast, A Dub Average.
Anyways, so second question: your favorite pair of shoes, if you could get them right now, and it was just magically you just look down and they were on your feet, what would it be?
It's these Nike low dunks. They're in purple and white. If somebody want to get that for me for Christmas, I'm a size 10.5 in women's. Just remember that.
Let them know.
Let them
Make that list.
I don't want anything. Like, just give me that, and I promise you, God will bless you. For real.
Wow. All right, repeat the colorway.
The colorway is purple and white. Okay, it's low dunks. It's like the panda dunks that you see everybody and their mama's wearing.
Okay.
I want the purple and white ones. I don't want the usual ones. I don't want to be usual. I need to try to be different. And purple is my favorite color.
Oh, okay. What color is your school?
My color is blue and gold.
You couldn't get that purple and white. What would be a purple and white school that's a HBCU? Got purple in it.
I think it would be Benedict College. That's in like either South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just throwing that in there. Maybe we would have pledged to them just because of the color. That would have been crazy. All right. So your favorite clothing line? I know y'all cool with Ant, so you can't say Dark Hearts. So let's go.
Shout out to Control Brand. That's my favorite brand right now.
Oh, Control Brand?
Control Brand, yes.
Is that a local brand? Or
that is a local brand by my friend Gavin.
Okay, we can't go with people that you know. We're talking about something off the shelf.
Okay, off the shelf. I'm gonna definitely can I say stores?
Whatever.
Okay, my favorite store to shop at Didi's Discounts.
Oh yeah?
Didi's Discounts.
They get you right.
They get me right every time. Shout out to my mom for real. She put me on. I don't need no designer brands or anything. I can find me a nice pair of heels for like $10.
You make that thing swing.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. Right now, if you was to walk outside and your car was the car that you would want, what would that car be?
A 2023 Toyota Camry. Black. And the interior is all black inside too. And the wheels, all black too.
So you just blacked out?
Blacked out.
So why you gonna stop at that? Why you get the tents?
The tents, I mean,
Or you want them to see you in it?
I want them to see me in it with my shades
your
on.
DD's discount clothes
yes,
on.
with my yes.
Okay.
Now, we can't get sunglasses at D's. You got to get them at Ross instead.
Okay, so you really be frugal with your paper.
Yes.
Damn, bruh. So somebody lock you in right now. A dude lock you in right now. He gotta know. Hey, listen, bruh. I just gotta make sure I got my head on strong.
Exactly. That's it.
And he gotta come home and meet dad.
Exactly.
So if you meet a dude right now and you feel like he was a capable dude, would you bring him? Would you make him meet your dad? How do girls function like that?
I can't make them. I gotta let them meet my brothers first, my siblings first, and then if my siblings do approve, okay, then I'll bring them home to my dad. But if my siblings don't approve, I'm not even gonna try it.
Because you know, dad already done. They got to get through the gate first.
Exactly.
God damn.
These men don't love you. Stop it. They will play with you in your head. Okay. It's good for a good minute, not for a long time. Okay. I had to learn my lesson I had to learn twice with guys. I realized because I was losing myself. All I could think about was, oh, does he like me? This and that. Oh, this time it could be due later. And I'm the type of person where if I'm getting done something, I got to do it. But if I'm letting a boy take over my head, yeah, it's cool in games to have a little yeah, but I can't do it all the time. I got to do something with my life. I can't. My main focus, my main priority can't be on the man.
Okay.
If you know who you are, you know who you are.
I can't say it no better than that.
I'm my dad's last child and technically his favorite child too. So if y'all watching, y'all know I'm Ray's favorite child, to be honest. It's okay.
Tighten up.
He don't play about me.
Tighten up for real. So being on the subject of dudes, I know you said that's not the focal point, but hey, I asked these guys when I interviewed them the same question that I'm about to ask you. Dark skin, light skin, tall, short, black, white, Spanish, what?
Dark skin, tall. It doesn't matter any nationality, honestly.
Features,
nice teeth, nice nails, and a mustache, like a beard.
no dreads,
No dreads, just a fade.
fade with a big beard.
Yes. Not with a big beard, but like a nice little
Like shape up.
Yes.
The thing got to be shaped up.
Yes.
Real nice.
Every 2 weeks, go to that barbershop, and if you don't got money for it, you better learn.
Trim it yourself.
Yes.
That boy got to get one of them self-help books.
Exactly. Look, YouTube University is always there.
Do you go to class with a laptop, or do you mind going to? Do you go to school with books, or do you online class guy type of girl?
I do both. My school offers us an iPad, so we can use that as our notes. But I'm much more of a type of write it down person. I like my notebooks. I like to see like what I'm actually writing instead of digitally. I don't know. It just works better for me in that type of sense.
How often do you talk to your parents while you out of school?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. I cannot miss a call.
You can't miss a call. Are they forcing you to do that, or you doing it? Like you feel like obligated?
Both ways.
You want to hear their voices.
I want to hear their voices, but it's also like if I miss a call, if I don't call them the one day,
they might drive up there.
They will. They might take a Spirit ticket. Don't ever hurt nobody. $89 or cheaper.
They coming to see if they looking like.
They do not care, especially my mom. If she don't hear me, I remember I didn't call her once. She got a whole attitude talking about, you don't call me, you don't love me no more. You call everybody else but me.
The Creole come out, dude?
Yes.
Oh yeah?
Yes. She called
that in Creole.
Ou ba jam wele, ou ele tout moun sa, ou ba jam wele, ou ba reme mon corps.
Damn, that sound rough.
It do sound rough.
It sound worse than Creole.
It do. It's different.
Tough.
It's different in Creole.
It hit different in Creole.
Exactly.
Do you find yourself speaking to people and then you start speaking Creole?
Yes, I had to stop doing that because with my roommates, they don't understand Creole.
You don't got no Haitian roommates out there?
No, I don't.
So these girls, they all different ethnicities.
All different ethnicities. Yep.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you went up there with some Zoes up there.
No, I'm the only Zoe.
Oh, word. So your Creole gonna fall off?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
How do you maintain it?
Speaking to my parents every day.
But if you can't talk to them for a long period of time, like how you gonna keep that going? But it don't matter. I ain't trying to get in because a lot of people say they Creole go down and go away a little bit.
It do, but as long as you speak to somebody at least frequently or daily on a daily basis, it won't go down.
All right. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Plug in your Instagram or your social medias that you want somebody to follow you.
My Instagram is at Life with Bihanca on IG and TikTok. Shout out to the meme team, Naya Sahara, Ryan Hiley. Shout out to my cousins for I know y'all watching this. Trey, Naya, Benji, Luna, Tasia, Angie. I got y'all for life and all the rest of my cousins for real. Shout out to my dad for real. That's the best father for real. Shout out to Marie, my mama. Shout out to my siblings, even though I hate them sometimes, but it's all love. It's all love for real. And shout out to the biggest supporters, my nieces and nephews, Lance and Naomi, because honestly, everybody else is they keep me calm. They love what I am. They love Auntie B for real.
Damn, can't even end it no better than that. Thank you for coming on the show. Mm-hmm. I would shake your hand, but your nails look like they're gonna cut my goddamn fingers
off. It's literally almond nails. I got these done for my birthday.
I'm here with
Bihanca Jusme.
Yep. She one of a kind. Freshman in college.
Yes.
On the road to greatness.
Yes.
And I always let people know when I like them, they get this outro.
Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors, they dip.
Thank you for tuning in to the podcast.
Dub Average.
And
thank you, everyone.
Until next time, we out.